Okay, faith must find expression within the knowledge of Him through fruit bearing as He prepares us as contact points of His kingdom. This is what He's doing with us through the priesthood. Okay, so all covenant apostles will direct your faith into these things that give expression to Christ through faith. Okay, through that fruit bearing. Okay, charity. When he talks about charity here, now charity is not an emotion. Okay, it's not an expression or an emotion. Okay, it has a binary relationship with truth. Okay, truth is the form that charity takes when it's received within the heart. Okay, and charity is the form that truth takes when it finds expression through the lips. Okay, so truth in the heart, charity through the lips. Okay, if truth is absent in the heart, what comes forth from the lips? Right? Abominable heresies, right? Okay, false knowledge. Okay, confusion, darkness. Okay, it doesn't matter what words you use. If truth is not within the heart, okay, then you cannot give expression to Christ. Okay, so charity is stimulated by grace. God initiates, and we reciprocate. Okay, God gives grace to draw faith from the heart. Okay, so what Peter is saying here is continue exchanging the substance of this kingdom by which we are all edified and built up in the knowledge of Christ. Okay, and when he says here that charity covers the multitude of sins, charity confirms the remedy, doesn't it? Okay, charity confirms the remedy and it gives direction for faith. Okay, these are not floating revelations. Okay, the grace of God always carries us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, so there is direction with this knowledge. It gives direction for faith. It directs faith into Christ, into covenant. Okay, it brings it it reminds one another of the responsibility of the priesthood. Okay, so we are assisting one another in the faith as we continue to speak charity one to another, both in and out of the assembly, aren't we? Okay, and then we're not using charity to oppress one another. Okay, or another to, but simply confirming Christ. Okay, we're confirming Christ. Okay, and allowing the grace of God to impact the soul. Okay, we're not trying to use it to manipulate one another. Okay, which again you see in the false religious system. These are things that people use, even prayer meetings, to manipulate one another. It was really interesting when I saw that in some of the groups there that I had been part of, and it's pretty unsettling. But verse 9, let's go on here. So use hospitality one to another without grudging. Or in other words, that which is within charity, okay? Not in projection or own expectations, okay? So in other words, steward grace freely with generosity, as there is no fear of lack with Christ, okay? You can you can give all that you receive, okay? And you're not going to be without. Okay, that's what he's saying. Okay, you can give all that you receive. Okay, the grace that you receive, you can give completely through charity, and you will not lack a thing. Okay, and in fact, you will have increased. Okay, which is incredible. Okay, so you can freely steward the grace of God that you've received. Okay, adding nothing to it, taking nothing from it. Okay, and you will abound in the faith. Okay, so you can give freely of that which you've received, and you can abound. Okay, in fruit bearing. Okay, there will be no lack. Okay, with your increase. And I see that I went over the time there. That's why I repeated myself there a little bit. I just want to make sure I had that closing thought in the video.